What up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Back today with another video against the Minnesota Vikings. Battle of the North. Let's see who prevails. I'm still continuing on my theme of trying to use suggested play calls. It's gonna be working pretty good. But in this game, I'm starting to notice like a little problem with it. They almost stick to almost the same sort of kind of plays over and over again, and they don't adjust to kind of what your opponent's calling. So you kind of gotta, it's a double edge. You just gotta kind of mix it in with your own play calling. So I think that's probably the best way to go, is using it but then mixing it with your own play calling. That way you get like a spread of your playbook a little bit. Because there's so many plays, you don't have time to really, with the amount of shot clock, to go around your playbook searching for plays. So it's a good feature. Don't get me wrong. It's just you just gotta mix it in with your own play calling. So I'm gonna use it here, and going off, whatever plays they call, I'm just gonna go ahead and run it. So I get the stretch play initially, take it out to the outside for a 2-yard gain. Minnesota's another top defense too in the game, so they're like one of the top 5 defenses in the game. Chicago's defense comes just outside, maybe the 6th best defense in the game. I think we're like 89. Minnesota's like a 94, I believe, or something, or 95. I don't know, but it's pretty high up there. Pretty good defense. Strong linebacking core, cornerbacks. So I gotta be real mindful how I throw the ball into their coverage. They're pretty stout defense. So 3rd and inches. Still using a suggested play call. It wants me to run it up the middle. So running up the middle, I'm trying to do here. It's almost like a wham play in a way. The pulling guard. That way to sneak it in there for first down. Suggesting one of my favorite plays in the game. Second to my tight end wheel play. It's probably my second best play here. I use this for short yardage gain, like 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. Because of that, running back comes with that post route underneath, and then you also have the tight end. I could switch his routes instead of running a corner. I just switch him to a post, like a short post. And if you're playing cover 2, like underneath, because most people play claw flat, so that cornerback goes up, so like the flats is all the way open. So he just runs a little quick post and just hit the tight end. So it's a real good play to run against cover 2 on 4th down or 3rd down. And then of course you have your running back doing the exact same thing on the opposite end. So it poses a lot of problems. You can take it away with just hard flats. You can take both of those plays away. So it's not even in the cover 2. You just have to be mindful that your opponent is not playing hard flats. Because if you're doing hard flats, then of course you have to do the double post on top. So there's options in the play. You just have to be able to make the reads. That's the only thing. You just gotta make the reads. So like this right on short. Just watch the tight end. It's gonna be playing cover 2 claw flats. See the tight end just comes open underneath. So that's like where it's vulnerable at. He's a conversion for first down. Give it a shot. It's a wide corner. I like that play. See, he was playing Tampa 2. That's automatic claw flats. So underneath is always open. Alright, continuing on this trend of suggested play calls. He wants me to run this play again. Alright, let's run it again. Gain about a yard, I think. Oh, no yards.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field. Oh, that reminds me of the great defense.
Alright, ooh. I need to run this play more often. Look at this screen. That's a good play call. I like the way that he catches the ball and he just rolls out, as opposed to some other screens. You catch the ball, they'll run towards the quarterback. This one, it looks like my running back is waiting for the ball to come to him. Like, it's pretty good animation. I need to run that more often. It seems like that could have broken big. I only had to make one guy miss. And on the cover 2, that was a safety that tackled me. So can you imagine if I broke that tackle? That's a huge gain. All right, I need to try that more often. See, that's where he keeps calling the same play, so I figure out let me call this play out on 3rd down, because you guys know the back end comes open. So convert. This is off of cover 3. So I'm moving the ball here. I think I'm going to start doing that now. Like on my first series, I'll just go with suggested play calls. Because I think it throws people off. Because most people, they tend to want to run like the same plays over and over and over again. Especially when you're playing online competitive. So I'm trying to run this play here. I'm looking for my tight ends. So I'm going to cancel the play action. Which I just did. But they're not open, so we're going to sneak. And get it out to his 1 yard line. I was really looking for my tight ends. That's why I canceled the play action. And if they came open, I was going to just shoot a little faster than them. But they both got picked up, so I didn't want to risk an interception. So the Vikings, they got a pretty good linebacking core, so I'm not trying to test them right now. Try to run it in the end zone if you can. Snap. I'm in there. Alright, touchdown. First drive. Took almost like a quarter and some change to get up here. But I'm in there. So now we go on defense. Let's see what he has to offer. Oh, Kevin White. He looks like the Bears are going to do what they did with Carl Fuller last year, where they didn't pick up Carl Fuller's option for his 5th year from his rookie contract. So last year he had to basically have a like outstanding season to get a contract this year, which he did, and the Bears signed him to a long-term deal. So they're kind of doing the same thing with Kevin White. So they're going to give him this year to show and prove. Show us what you got. I just hope he doesn't get injured again for his sake, because I don't know if another team's going to pick him up. So I'm praying that Kevin White shows up this year. So he really just has that's it this year to really show the NFL what he has. And I think this is going to be the Kevin White shine. So I'm really rooting for him because he's just had a bad string of injuries. So can't really wish that on anybody. So I wish him the best. So this guy right here comes on his first play, and he starts running this skinny post. I'm just like, come on, dude. Like right off the bat. And you guys know this is a freaking tough play to stop. So I'm like, all right, it looks like he's going to do it again. So I'm trying to go over here to cover 4 to take it away. It's taken it away in the past, but I think when the last one guy was playing in Atlanta, he was doing it, but he was doing it out of shotgun. So by the time your guy gets the ball, they're already upfield, so your safety is able to clamp down. But when he's running off on the center, that's what happens. But I think the mistake I think I was making was I didn't want to bump my corners because I was afraid of both those wide receivers. They're fast upfield. So I was trying not to run bump. So just that's why I was bringing my safety down only and just leave my outside guys out there so they don't get beat deep. So I'm able to stop him here on the run play. I think he thinks he has something. I'm like, no, dude, it's not a fluke. I know what I'm doing. If you run that play again, you're gonna get shut down. So let's see what he does. Just run it again. Yeah, he's running. See what he's running here. He's running it again. Sounds like stopped again. See, dude, it's not a fluke. So let's see what he does again here. If he's going to go back, looks like he's going back to that play again. Yeah, back to it again. So I'm bringing my safeties down, but I didn't bring Jackson far down enough. See, like I did with Amos over here. So Amos takes his guy away, but then look how far back Jackson's drifting. So he's able to complete on the right side. I mean, the left side. So like now I'm like really getting pissed at this guy. I'm just like this is what you're gonna do the whole game, huh? Like he's just gonna keep doing this all game. Like I remember I told you before, I don't get mad when people run the same plays over and over again. That's the way they know how to play. Who am I to tell you to stop doing what you're doing? I mean, if it's working, if it's a legitimate play, it's up to me to find out how to stop it. It's not my opponent's responsibility to switch up. But you can't, it gets annoying. It's frustrating. But hey. This is what people do. So, like I'm over here on trying to find ways to give you more plays. And he's just like, no, I'm stuck with this play. So he's doing it again. I'm like, all right, good. You still converted, But in my head, I'm going you see how yesterday I was telling you I needed to find a way to get more plays because I figured I was calling the same plays over and over again. They got people that's well, if I just find one play that works, that's all I'm doing. It's that's it. That's all he's doing. So I blitz here on this play action. I'm able to drop him. And that's what I was telling you when I say the difficulties of running 2-on-2. It's if I blitz on it and you're doing play action, then you're gonna get sacked. So what he's decided to do now is since I'm bringing my safeties down to cover it more, he sends this guy in a motion. So he's going to motion the guy on the right to the left. He's going to motion him and snap the ball. Because I was blitzing again. And what this ended up doing is, since I brought that safety down on the right side, so he gives him the inside leverage. So he's able to convert up here and get a couple of yards up. I was like, man, this guy right here. So you see his scheme. It's just like, that's it. That's his own offensive scheme. That play action he try to run, that's his other passing play. So he only sends 2 receivers out and blocks everybody else. That's his whole. That's it. So it's like, to me, I was like, all right, all I gotta do is shut everything down, shut down the run, shut everything down, and just let him keep doing that one play over and over again. Like, eventually, it's gonna come back and bite you. Because, like I told you before, once you give somebody that's skilled at playing Madden, you can only show your hands so many times. Like, first couple of times, okay, but if you're gonna keep showing your hands over and over and over again, then boom. So I turn him over on downs, trying to run the ball. Like I said, I'm gonna shut down the run and keep forcing him to do the skinny post all game until I find a way to stop it. So here I made a mistake and selected precision passing. I meant to hit R2, but I hit L2 by mistake, and I figured I'd run the same play again. Caught him in the same defense and converted for a first down. So I'm kind of like on offense. I'm kind of playing pissed. I'm just like, this guy right here. The only way I can really force him to change up his hand is to score. So I basically was like calling my own plays here. I'm just calling my own power plays, just trying to get the ball in the end zone and make it a 14-7 point game, and then 14-0, and force him to stop doing that skinny post, because then he really has to pass. You know what I mean? So that's the idea of what I'm doing. These here, I gotta call a screen here, and I don't know how this lineman read this. Is he playing Madden? That's just good computer recognition right there. He just recognized my play and charged off my running back. That's really what made the yardage so short. Excuse me. There goes again. I'll tell you about playing cover 2 and playing claw flats. That underneath right there is just always open. That's just another way to beat cover 2, especially the guys that play claw flats all the time. Just this right here was just a mistake. I should have just ran. I should have ran for the first down, or waited for O to come open. O was about to come open, but sometimes you make bonehead mistakes. That's one bonehead mistake I made. I should have just ran for the first down. I was already leaving the pocket anyways. I must have just ran, but I threw it anyway. So back on defense and back to his skinny post. So there goes the man in motion again. He tries to do it again this time. And guess what? I got somebody waiting for you. See? You can only do so many times, man. And he came right back with the same play again. And that's the motion he sent, but I already had a linebacker sticking underneath. Here I'm just trying to get the ball upfield, and Trubisky does what Trubisky does best. He gives me wild throws while I'm standing still in the pocket. So I'm running this play again. I figured if I could still get that post receiver, so just go ahead and give it another shot. So I throw it deep here, but I think I did a touch pass. I meant to do a bullet pass. I rerouted him to a fade, and I was trying to hit him with between a safety and a corner, but I think I hit a touch pass instead. Try to force it in here, knocks it down. And here on 4th down, I should have just waited for the tight end to just break out of his route running and come all the way out. I think he would have been open, but I threw it on his break like a dummy, because I didn't think that linebacker was going to follow. See, he followed, and he picked it off. That's not a mistake on my part. I keep making the mistakes. This has nothing to do with like computer doing anything. I should have just waited a little bit. He'd have done his break and come all the way out of that linebacker, because he was going to follow him all the way because he's playing a hook zone. But I threw it on the break as opposed to just waiting for him to complete his route and come all the way out to the middle. Then I would have had him open. Just little things that you learn. It's just like, the game really should be 14-0, but 2 bad mistakes and we're still down, 7-0, and he gets the ball back. And I already know what I'm gonna get from him. There's nothing. He's not really showing me anything. It's just been 2 plays. He's trying to run 2 stack receivers to the left and then run a stretch over to that end. And he's doing the skinny post, and he wants to hit this play action that I haven't let him hit yet. It's a play action that he runs, and I haven't allowed him to do it yet. So, and I'm playing like off a dime 3-2-6, which is scary to play because if he runs the ball, he could be big. There goes the play action. Well, you tell me why you would make this throw. Why would you make this throw? Like, when you throw, I was like, please, if he throws it over there, I knew it was going to get picked. I was like, I don't understand. But then again, he only has 2 receivers running routes. Everybody he puts in a block. And he only just, that's it. Just 2 receivers out to run routes. So I get the ball in his own territory. And I'm trying to score again. Could have broken this one big, but just went outside. Here, another one. I don't know why don't she don't take. Look at O's gonna look at O. Look at O. But then again, like the safety kind of baited me. If you watch the play again, just rewind and watch it one more time. The safety faked like he was going to his O side, and then he turned around on his own. This is the computer controlling it, and he went back on top. So it kind of threw me off. So when I see him break out to O, and then he broke back again to the middle, I was like, so by the time I threw it, he already broke back inside. So it's just good computer play. Kind of faked me out because I thought he was going for O, so I was going to go on top. But then he broke back inside again and went back on top. I was like, man. So when I threw it, I couldn't believe he was running towards the ball. So that could have been a touchdown. It could have been 14-0, but stopped again. Another mistake. So that's like 3 interceptions of dumb quarterback play on my part. This is all user now. Just not good quarterback play. So he's coming out of a different formation here now. He's trying to switch things around on me, but like I said, I'm shutting all this stuff down. Shutting it all down. So he goes for it on no huddle on 3rd down. Let's see what he runs. Just pass again, throws it underneath, and I'm able to stop him short. 4th down. So he goes to play calling screen, and I see. What do I see here? I see 2-1-2, but I was calling cover 4, and I called timeout. See, this is just overthinking things right here, because I was thinking it was like the same 2-1-2 play is going to run with a skinny post, right? So I come out and dime because I want to take those slants away, but he's a different formation. He's going to run the ball up the middle, but I'm in the wrong defense. And of course, he gets all the bailouts, and he's able to escape all that and score a touchdown. It's just this game really should be worse than what it is. But 3 interceptions on my part doesn't help, and then the lucky break he just got just now, that doesn't help. He helps to keep him in the game, and I'm kind of a little bit pissed off right now because there's nothing worse than playing a game with somebody and you can beat them, but you just have that one play that just does everything for him, like that skinny post. Like I've stopped it in the past. I just don't know why I'm having a hard time stopping him. So back on offense. I'm still using the suggested play calling to call my plays. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Rex Dickson, EA's community representative or game designer, has left EA. No more Rex Dickson. He left. He just put his letter of resignation the other day or yesterday. At the end of the video, I think I'm gonna go ahead and post his letter of resignation and his him thanking the community. I'm kind of sad to see him go because ever since he's been in EA, I think Madden has been getting better and better. This is since 2013 till now. Just imagine all the Maddens prior to 2013, and compared to to all the way till now, like how much you can actually try to play football. And you can see how I play. I'm playing just regular football. I was trying to explain what I'm doing, to let you know that you can play Madden as a casual gamer and enjoy Madden, just running Madden, just playing off of formations and football concepts and still making it work, right? So, kudos to Rex, and I wish him the best and wherever he goes. But he definitely was a positive influence in Madden. So just want to say, just a thank you to Rex Dickson, and good luck on your new voyage, man, your new adventure. So back to this final drive. I'm just moving the ball slowly here. Yeah, this formation is called doubles north. I don't run it that often, but I remember this play they suggested to me last game, and it worked to figure out call it again.
So the offense has it first and 10. Defense showing blitz.
And it's like if I'm not making bonehead plays on offense, like all the turnovers was just me making turnovers. If I don't make bonehead mistakes, like he can't stop me. I can just keep making mistakes. So, like when I was moving the ball, I didn't have an intention of running the clock all the way down. But the more I kept playing, the more I kept getting yards. I was like, you know what? All right, might as well just try to hold the ball as much as I can for this whole entire fourth quarter then. So I'm mixing it. I like the run with the pass. I'm converting on like third downs and short all the time. So it kind of makes it difficult for him to really play. He's in cover 3. So underneath's taken away. But remember I told you about the top? See, the top is open. So it's a really, really good play. It's like another one of those plays. It's called wide corner. So it depends on what you want out of it. But you have to make the reads. You have to see it. Because if you don't look at what your opponent is doing on defense, you could end up throwing an interception again. That would have been interception number 4 if I wasn't thinking. So I'm running here. I'm making him call his timeouts. But I wasn't, like I said, when I started the drive, wasn't because there was 2 minutes left in the third quarter. And this was not an intention, but it turned out to be that. And I'm just taking what he gives. It's a short yardage. I'll take it. Not complaining over here. Another 3rd and 4. For both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Different look. Looking for old receiver. Gonna shrink his route a little bit. And let the drag and take everything out the way and hit O. He was really going for R1, but he didn't see O coming underneath, so I like that play. It's a good play. It's really like levels. It's like, alright, you pick your poison. Who do you want? Do you want the drag underneath? You gonna give me that one, or you gonna give me the mid drag or the post? But then a lot of people don't see the post coming because of how late it breaks. Like if you let it sit how it's supposed to sit, like look at this. I just flipped my play and he didn't flip his. Look at all the defenders on the left. And you only has one guy playing out here, and it's like, no, that's not gonna cut it. So I'm able to gain 9 yards. He's trying to make an adjustment, but he's trying to move that one linebacker. I'll just flip the play. That way you can get people on the outside of it. And that's why I wish sometimes I switch the way I run the ball to, because people don't like switching their plays. They have setups on defense as opposed to like just looking at the formation. Like play against the formation. Like stop having like defensive setups. Like I gotta pull this guy. Like no, just play against the formation. You have a better chance of playing better defense than like selecting players and aligning players. Just like watch what the formation calls for, and then base your defense based on the formation. So here we go. I'm in the end zone with 2 minutes left. Let's see if it's gonna skinny drag all the way. Skinny post all his way upfield. So see what happens here.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
All right.
Past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And out now come the Vikings. And they had to wait a long time to get for that.
Oh yeah, Rex Dickson was the creative designer for Madden. So I don't know who's gonna take this. I think the guy that created Long Shot, I believe, might be moving up to his spot. But I don't know. I don't really know. But I like Rex, man. Just kind of sad to see him go. Like he was the face of Madden, like online questions and everything. I watched this play right here. I think was he running? Yeah, he's running. Stopped again. We're gonna shut down the run and force him to keep passing those 2 wide receivers. So here, he does it again. He's gonna pass, but like I said, play action. When he has 2 wide receivers, why would anybody throw this pass? Like what? And it's crazy, like the higher ranked people, like the way they play sometimes. It's like, dude, like you cannot be ranked this high and get this many wins playing this way. Like I don't understand it. So I'll show you what his rank is. I think he's ranked like 4,000, I believe. I'm just like, this is your offense, like against people. It's like frustrating. It's like you just play him and you just be frustrated playing if you don't know like what to do against it. Like 4,000, and that's like really, like wow. Or like I said, man, I'm gonna post Rex Dickson's post on Twitter at the back end here. All right. All right. So here it goes from Operation Sports. Madden NFL creator Rex Dickson is leaving EA Tuberon. So here's the post he made on Twitter. So it's time for a big announcement. After 6 years of serving as creative director for Electronic Arts, by the time you read this, I will no longer be an employee of Electronic Arts. So I should go ahead and read the entire thing here. It's just kind of like just saying, you know, thank you for all the time you spent making the game for us. So until next time, I'll holla at you dudes later. Alright guys, 1.